I know last week we talked a lot about how you don't need a relationship. We want you to be confident with who you are so that you know yourself. That's really important. Don't want you to feel like you have to be in a relationship. But the reality is, at one point, you're either in one right now or you will be soon. We just want you to be informed and knowledgeable with helpful, practical advice as you move through relationships. Yesterday, we talked about the first 4 of the 8 stages of a growing relationship. Lame title, that's all I can come up with right now. Today, we're talking about the second 4.
And 5. The 5th stage to the 8 stages of a growing relationship is called questioning.
There's nothing wrong with this stage. Some people take this stage, they realize that they're in it, and they take it as a bad sign that maybe you should break up. Maybe you should break up. You can break up at any point, and that's totally okay, because as we've said, you should start the relationship with the idea that one day it will end.
But you're starting to look at the rest of the field. You may think to yourself, hey, there's more fish in the pond. Now, this isn't a bad thing.
All it means is you're starting to really think a little bit more about this relationship and what it could grow to become. Everything in your relationship is going great. Nothing is wrong.
You're weighing your options. You're looking at your best friend and you're looking at what's out there. And at the end of the day, you're gonna make a decision. Either you're gonna break up or you're gonna say, this is the person that I'm choosing.
Now, you're not doing anything shady, right? You're not cheating or anything like that. All you're doing is you start to kind of compare a little bit. When you get through this stage, you're really honest with yourself. Authenticity with yourself and that person start to go up a little bit more, which is always a good thing. You're not doing anything shady, you're just thinking about it. And again, that's not what I meant. Once you get through this questioning stage and you realize you've seen what else is out there and no one else compares to the person you're with, man, then you're ready to move forward with stage 6.
6.
After you get through the questioning stage, you are all in. You are fully committed to focusing on that one single person and living, sharing, partnering the rest of your life with them.
The 6th stage is called full speed ahead. That's stupid.
Here is when authenticity goes up again to what I say is about a 6, maybe a 7, depending on maturity and whatnot. So stage 6 is awesome. You've compared, you've looked around, you're honest with yourself, you're honest with that person, and you are fully committed, totally wanting to focus and share your life with them.
7.
Engagement, again, authenticity goes up a little bit more because you start to share more about your family. They start to share more about their family. All of a sudden the relationship really gets real because it's more than just you and that person. Now all of a sudden you realize you're not just committing to that person, but you're also committing to their family.
You've weighed all your options, you've compared and contrasted, you may have made a pros and cons list, and here you are, and you've decided this is the one. So guys, at this stage, you're gonna plan something big, you're gonna make sure that you get it just right for her, and you're gonna get down on one knee, and you're gonna ask the question. No, you're not gonna ask her if she wants to dance. Will you marry me?
Authenticity goes up. You have a wedding and a party to plan and celebrate, which is stressful and awful and beautiful at the same time. Can't explain it. You'll know what I mean one day.
8.
Marriage. Now, for a lot of people, the day they get married, which for you, it may be in a year or 2, may not be for another 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. But the day you get married, a lot of people think that the person that they're marrying is 100% authentic, 100% them. And you kind of assume that you are also 100% authentic. And I would argue and say, I don't think that's true. I think you're authentic. You're at about an 8, 80% you, and they're about 80% them. But you still have a lot to learn about that person, and that's beautiful and that's good. For these last 4 stages, some of you will be there the next year or so, some of you won't for a while, and that's totally okay. I just want you, so that's it. 8 stages of a growing relationship. Hopefully you find it helpful. Hopefully you find that this information can be helpful for a friend or someone that you love. Again, God created us for relationships. Let's think about them so we can be good at them. And as always, try and dance today. That's so cheesy. That's terrible. And as always, try and dance today. Deuces.
The 8 stages of a growing relationship.